What's up, everybody? We're doing this thing today, right? Day 5 of week 13, right? We're coming to the end. We've only got a couple more weeks to go on this project, right? It's only 15 weeks long, so it takes an entire quarter of the year to pull this challenge off. So this is a great way to start 2022. I gotta say, I am thrilled with what's been going on. I'm thankful for Mike and everybody that's joining the classes with Alex and with Daniel. Like, you guys are fucking badasses. And Andrew, congratulations for your successes on building out your repository of herbs this year. This is just absolutely stunning. So we are going to get right into it today. And so today's ingredients are blessed thistle, rose, and we're going to use the pennyroyal. Now, again, you want to make sure that you don't have to worry about allergies. You don't have to worry about pregnancy. You're not nursing. You're not doing any of the things that are going to cause you to have an abortion or panic attacks or things like that. You just don't want to do that with your herbs and your ingredients, right? So as you go through and you create these ingredient blends, you have to, again, think, what is the ingredients that we're going to be using today? Well, according to my list here, blessed thistle helps with protection and vitality, right? Then we've got the pennyroyal, which deals with the healing of the damage to the auric field, right? Like the energy around you. So we've got protection and vitality and healing. But pennyroyal also protects travelers, right? Good morning, Mike. How are you doing, bro? Hopefully your night has been fantastic. Then the third ingredient is rose. And then with rose, it is the focus on the higher self. It is the focus on the love of self, right? Or the love of something else towards that, and helps heal and protect, right? By love, you can protect. By love, you can heal. By love, you can travel, right? Gives you a reason to get out and go do things. So this is going to be an interesting one today, and I will test it later this afternoon. It'll be fun. So we're going to start with the pennyroyal. It smells amazing. It's almost like a mint. Oh, fantastic, man. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Mike. That's wonderful. Well, my night was good. It's been weird. I've been having dreams of the future bed and breakfast, wedding resort, artist studio, workshop, witching place, all of it. Like, I've been having crazy dreams about making sure that this shit goes down. So that's why all my waking moments are pretty much consumed by building the workshop. And so we've got rose as our third ingredient. So it goes pennyroyal, blessed thistle, and rose in our narration today, right? We're going through from healing the auric damage to protecting and giving us vitality back so that way we can pursue the things we love. Who knew that was going to be the spell of the day today, right? Who knew? I didn't, because I just picked these ingredients about 20 minutes ago. And I'm like, all right, we're going to do this thing. I have no idea how they're going to fit together, but that's exactly how they fit together. And so as we grind these down, you know, it's like I'm talking about the future of the academy model, right? And God, this smells amazing. So the idea is that there's like this. Remember to get with me so I can add your stuff to the website. No, I haven't picked the area yet. I got to wait for the settlement to make sure I got enough money to get like all of that done. But yeah, this is going to be good. I'm just trying to think about things that are within the $250,000 or less price range, but are still epic looking and don't require a bunch of infrastructure. And I'm willing to go anywhere in the country to do this thing. It would be nice if it was close to the airport somewhere so that people could fly in. Because ideally it would be close to the airport, haunted locations, forest locations. We'd buy a bus or a van or something and have it like the Academy of Sorcery on the side of it and make it like all like fancy school bus. Like, yes, it is a magic school bus. It's going to a magic school, like fucking epic, right? So it's just building out the infrastructure for this thing. Like, this is a fun project, you know, for adults and for the young adults alike, right? Like, you got to be 18 to do this shit. Why do I say you got to be 18 to do this shit? Because ideally you'd be 21 to do this shit. So that way we can actually, you know, make the mead and we can go through that and like do the ritual libations and things like that. The Ashland one is only really? I thought it was further than that. Okay. Well, that's just definitely at the top of the list then. Yeah, like that shit is a really neat property. And then I'll have to get out there and go visit it to make sure that it's like exactly what needs to be. But yeah, no, it's been crazy. Like the dream that I had the other day with this was like there was an open space area on the side of the house, and it had green areas and a bench, and it was like, oh, you could run a wedding service over here. And then it was another one where you could run multiple wedding services at the same time out in nature, like having a couple of weddings going on at the same time. And then it had this back room area or like backyard area where you could put live music venues, and like there was this whole like area where people could like dance and drink, and it was fun. And it had a workshop studio that was really quite enormous and had those I don't know what you would call it. I guess they're risers. They were made out of like the wood, but it was carpeted. And then there was workshop tables on top of it. So you could have a bunch of work, but the whole riser would slide out and you could use the underneath for storage. So it was a really great way to maximize like a huge fucking gymnasium barn area for different levels in space. Like it was really cool. So that's going to be like one of those build the academy's bank account and get with an architect and have them actually build the fucking thing. But you know, healing the damage that's required. And that's one of the things about this particular herbal blend of the day is that, you know, it's like when I got out of the adult industry with the shop and everything, it's like I needed to heal. I needed to heal my body. I needed to heal my spirit from, you know, just the abuses and stuff that were going on. And getting into the community with the witchcraft and the brotherhood and with Mike and Trevor and Yajani and Hayden and Alex, Andrew, Daniel, everybody, you know, it's just been an absolutely wonderful past few months to actually get through the bullshit. You know, it's like I was depressed for about a year and a half, barely could function, right? And getting back into this stuff to heal and to like find my passion with magic again. It's like the Spell of the Day program gets me the fuck out of bed. It's lit. It's like, all right, we're going to do some magic. We're going to do some witchcraft. I have no idea what we're going to do, but we're going to do some fucking shit because I promised myself and the internet that I would do it. So I'm doing it. Also, it gives me a good repertoire of things to test for the Grimoire of Arts, Volume 2, right? And so that's the thing, whereas like this project is more geared towards finishing off the social development program, the entertainment aspect of, all right, let's do this thing. Let's show off that we've got some knowledge. Let's show off that we can do community building. And then it's the marketing, and then it's the development while all this is going on in tandem. So that way there is a nice robust aspect of, all right, we're doing this thing. We've got wonderful guys going through the process. We've got wonderful folks that are applying this in their own way. And, you know, it's just absolutely a wonderful experience, you know, and I'm just really thankful for everybody, you know, and fuck it. Why wait till this afternoon? Let's get the coals going now. Cause this is a really, really fun blend. Like I can just feel the energy on it. And so later today, you know, is going to be the class at noon. So we'll run about 2 hours like we've been doing, you know, post it up. It's been nice that Daniel's been doing it at night, you know. It would be nice if we could get everybody, Mike, hint, hint, get everybody at night. But I understand that you got to sleep too. Like sleep is important. So it's only 75 miles from 2 airports and 83 to the other. Thank you for checking, bro. I appreciate that. That's not a bad trip, especially if we could get like a branded limousine or something. So that way it's a nice comfy trip. Like you get all your shit, load it in the back, and then you go to like a witch house for a couple of days, do in-person workshops and stuff. I will keep that at the top of my list because I really like that idea and I love that property. So for those of you that don't know, I've been searching Zillow for a couple of weeks now, trying to find out where in the country I want to go. And going to Pennsylvania with the Appalachians and the haunted histories and all of those kinds of things has really been on one of my top to-do lists for a while, because it would just round out the connection to the earth, right? It's like I spent years down in Louisiana, Georgia, Tennessee, like the magic. Oh, that's an interesting smell. And so it's like working in hoodoo in root work country, right? And so working witchcraft in Appalachian country, like backwoods witchcraft, would be just absolutely amazing, especially if it was at a fancy tea house, right? Get a bed and breakfast going, get the locals in there, get a bartender there. Hell, I trained as a bartender in Vegas, so I could do it. But, if I'm teaching witchcraft, it's like, okay, we're going to teach the magic of gin, right? All of the herbs you put in gin, right? So that might be a late night edition after the Spell of the Day program ends. And we'll talk about making different applications for alcohols. You can bartend. All right. So I got my bartender. Now all we need is a pastry chef, like somebody who can make the really fussy little like tea cakes and shit. Good, man. Oh my God. And especially if we could get a brew room going, like, make our own mead, make our own alcohol. Like, yes, get it all as self-sufficient as possible. But yeah, dude, like physical locations are stupid important. That way it gives social communities a place to gather, right? And here in California, it's really difficult to get a place like that going because nobody wants to go out and interact with each other. I mean, it is a pandemic going on. So you've got to figure like, all right, each to their own, but how do you build trust of like, this is the thing that actually is like good for the community. This is the thing that they want, right? It requires travel. It requires going to those occult shops and saying, hey, look, these are the things that we're doing. These are the things that we need to do. These are the, these are the things I want from my customers, right? It's like, what do you want for your customers? Well, how can I serve them? And that's one of those things where getting magician or an occultist or a wizard or an alchemist to that point is like, all right, well, what is it that you want to do for people? And what is it that those people want you to do for them? Right? How do you serve the people? That's the question that I have to ask, because that's the question that drives home how successful everything is, right? Is how do we serve the people? And is it the Spell of the Day program that I use? Oh, that would be great. And if cannabis becomes legal, then we could have a bakehouse. Oh, the weed room. Oh my God. And then have like Uber Lyft drivers to take people home, or they could just spend the night till they sober the fuck up. But one brownie cake, no, I'm kidding. Anyway, today's been fun. I appreciate you sticking with me, Mike. Everybody mind your allergies with this stuff. Again, this isn't stuff for people that are for pregnancies, for nursing, but today's Spell of the Day, it's really, really good. Yeah, I would hope that you'd be the gardener, Mike. Like your skills with the plants and stuff, like we just get all the magical plants from you. Like I'm all thumbs when it comes to certain kinds of growing things. Like it's not pretty. It's like I'm not good at it. Like I need land to cultivate. Like I can cultivate the spirit of the plant, no problem. Raise the dead things, absolutely. Keep things alive, on the other hand, yeah. I'm not sure if I'm good at that. Anyway, that's why I'm like, I don't think I can ever have children. I don't think I'm good at it. It's like having pets is hard enough. So anyway, my friends, stay safe. Remember, don't be evil. I will catch you guys at noon for the class, 2 p.m. for the right in the afternoon, and 6 p.m. for the second run of the class. So those will be uploaded into YouTube later tonight. If you're not a part of it already, join the Facebook community group. Be sure to hit like and subscribe, and I will see you later, my friends. Remember, don't be evil. Bye for now, y'all.